The new challenges of school safety. Let's be honest with each other. These days, school doesn't feel the way it used to. I've walked those halls. I've seen the fear behind the smiles. And what I know for sure is we are asking our principals, our teachers, even our kids to carry too much. Fear of the unknown, fear of being unprepared, fear of what if we're next? But here's the good news. Safety doesn't have to feel like guessing anymore. It can feel like being ready. This isn't just about locking doors and running drills. This is about seeing danger before it reaches the threshold. Samscloud is here because we believe school can still be sacred, safe, smart, sovereign, and we're here to protect that promise. Geo-Fencing technology. Now, I want you to walk with me through a moment. A student steps into a part of the building they shouldn't be in. Maybe they're lost, maybe they're curious, maybe they're looking for trouble, and before an adult even notices, the system already knows, because Samscloud's geofencing isn't some simple GPS dot. It's mapped to your real school blueprints. It knows where your gym starts, where your stairwells end, which doors should be opened, and which ones never should. And the moment that line is crossed, you get an alert, the location, the timestamp, the action. It's not surveillance, it's presence. Because being seen at the right moment, that's the beginning of being safe. Real-time incident reporting. I've sat with students who were bullied. I've heard the silence in their voices when they said, "I didn't know who to tell." But imagine this, a child sees something, or experiences something, and in that very moment, they can press a button. Just one button. And that report, with their words, their voice, even a photo or video, goes straight to the right person. No waiting, no passing through layers, no fear of being ignored. Samscloud's incident reporting doesn't just collect stories. It builds trust. It creates a culture where speaking up feels like strength, not risk. And over time, that button becomes a lifeline. Emergency response coordination. Let me tell you something. In the middle of a real emergency, the fire, the fight, the flood, people don't rise to the occasion. They fall to their level of preparation. And that's why this feature is so powerful. Samscloud doesn't just alert your team. It alerts first responders directly. It gives them the map, the entry point, the camera feed, the student list. It's not panic, it's partnership. And when you're standing in that office with 1,000 lives depending on you, that kind of clarity, that's what turns fear into leadership. Advanced surveillance integration. Now I know some of you are thinking, we already have cameras. But here's the thing. A camera that records, that's hindsight. A system that sees in real time, detects facial matches, flags a weapon silhouette, and triggers a workflow before you even blink? That's Samscloud. Our platform integrates with your existing CCTV. No rip and replace. But once connected, you get object recognition trained on real-world threats. You get facial alerts tied to your staff, students, visitors, and persons of concern. And most importantly, you get to act, not just review. Because the difference between watching and responding could be everything. Predictive analytics. Now, let me ask you something. What if your school could see trouble before it ever showed up? What if you could see the pattern before the fight, the warning signs before the breakdown, the repeat behaviors before the next emergency? That's what Samscloud's predictive analytics does. It doesn't wait. It watches everything. Incident history, movement patterns, location trends, and it gives you the data that whispers, "Look here, pay attention to this, something's building." One principal told us it helped her stop a bullying cycle, before a student dropped out. Another used it to reroute staff to a hallway that had 3 incidents in 3 weeks, because safety isn't just about alarms. Sometimes, it's about listening before the scream. Scenario-based messaging. I want you to think about what happens when panic hits. A fire alarm goes off. A parent shows up unannounced. A student texts something that spreads like wildfire. In those moments, everyone needs to know what to do. Samscloud's scenario-based messaging sends clear, pre-written messages to the right people, instantly. Fire drill, staff get hallway assignments, students get where to go, custodians get rally points. Lockdown, messages are role-based. Teachers know to lock doors, front desk shuts down, admins get a camera feed, and all of it is built into the system. No guesswork, no, what do I say? Just clarity in the middle of chaos. Mass messenger. You've seen it, those days where the sky changes color and parents start calling. Or maybe there's a power outage, a late bus, a regional emergency. And the question becomes, how do we tell everyone without causing panic? That's where Samscloud's Mass Messenger comes in. You can send real-time multimedia messages to staff, students, or parents. And yes, even live video. It's connected to your org chart, your contact lists, even your school rosters. So when the message goes out, it's calm, it's targeted, it's controlled. Because fear grows in silence. But leadership? Leadership grows in communication. Panic button. Integration. There's a moment when your heart skips. A teacher hears something, a student screams, a threat walks in. That moment isn't the time to search for help. It's the moment to trigger it. Samscloud's panic button integration gives your staff, teachers, aides, even substitutes, a way to call for help with one tap, on mobile, on desktop, on wearable, and the moment it's pressed. Location, shared. Video, start streaming. Audio, captured. Alerts, go out. It even meets the requirements of Alyssa's Law. Because when a threat enters the room, your people shouldn't have to remember 10 steps. Just one button, and backup is already moving. Incident dashboard. Now I want you to imagine your school during a crisis. Alarms are sounding, calls are coming in. But instead of chaos, you've got a single screen, one dashboard, where you can see every active incident, who's responding, what's been reported, and what still needs attention. Samscloud's incident dashboard gives you a real-time command center, not just for the emergency, but for what comes after. You'll have logs, you'll have response times, you'll have the receipts, because part of protecting your school is being able to show you did. Walkie-talkie communication system. Let me tell you something. In the middle of a school day, even on the good days, communication breaks down. The hallway radio's dead. Someone's out of range. A teacher's trying to reach admin, and no one's answering. That's the moment where safety starts slipping. Samscloud's walkie-talkie communication system changes all of that. It gives your entire staff, teachers, security, custodians, a live push-to-talk system that works across your whole team. Not just room to room, but group to group, building to building, and role to role. You can see who's speaking. You can track who's responding. And if someone doesn't answer, you get a missed call alert with their exact location. Because in an emergency, you don't have time to wonder if the message got through. You need to know. And with this system, you will. Responder component. Now let's talk about the people we count on when it matters most. The responders, your security team, your frontline staff. Samscloud gives them what most schools are missing, a real-time mission system. Every responder gets task assignments, location pings, live updates. The admin can track who's responding, where they are, what they've done, what still needs backup. This isn't just tracking, this is live orchestration. And when you're dealing with multiple incidents or trying to move fast across a large campus, this is the tool that lets you manage your team like a team, not like chaos. Facial recognition with eye-agent engagement. Now we're stepping into a new level. Imagine a system that not only sees faces, but recognizes them, knows who belongs, knows who doesn't. With Samscloud's facial recognition, every entry point becomes intelligent, not just recording who walks in, but actively checking those faces against your database of staff, students, approved visitors, and flagged individuals. And here's where it goes even further. If someone unauthorized approaches a secure zone, the AI agent can respond automatically. Doors lock, cameras activate, alerts go out. This isn't science fiction. This is real protection, rooted in AI, connected to your building, and trained to know the difference between familiar and danger. Our AI security agent. Let's bring it all together. Because everything we've talked about, the cameras, the alerts, the location tracking, the messaging, it's all powerful. But what makes it unstoppable is the AI security agent. This isn't a chatbot. This is a live, intelligent assistant that sees your campus the way a human would. But faster. You can speak to it. Ask it, what happened in the gym today? Show me every incident on the east side. Is anyone in the building after hours? And it will answer, with data, with maps, with camera feeds, with truth. This agent connects your blueprints, your cameras, your staff, and your geo-fences, all in one place. And it doesn't just respond, it protects. 24/7. No breaks, no fear, no hesitation. Just presence, precision, protection, active shooter object recognition, video preview. There's a kind of fear that lives in the background of every school day. A fear we don't talk about, but every educator knows it's there. And while we hope it never happens, we prepare because it might. Samscloud's active shooter object recognition doesn't just watch a hallway. It scans live video feeds for shapes, movements, and behaviors that match real weapon threats, even if someone's trying to hide it. If a firearm is visible, even briefly, the system detects it. And the moment it does, alerts are triggered, scenarios are triggered, location is mapped, video begins recording. That's not just surveillance, that's defense. And in those crucial seconds before the first responder even arrives, this system is already moving to protect the lives inside. Mobile facial and object recognition, responders and law enforcement. There are moments when everything is moving. Sirens, radios, crowds, and the truth has to live in the palm of a hand. On phones and tablets, officers and responders see the same incident in the same minute. The live map, active cameras, and the alerts that matter right now. When a weapon silhouette is detected, the alert arrives on mobile with location and a short clip. When a face is recognized, staff, student, visitor, or flagged, the match shows with confidence and context so people can act. It's built for the field. Quick push to talk, add a note or phone video that's time-stamped, and role-based access so each team sees exactly what they should. Here's what I know for sure. When responders inside and officers outside share one picture of the truth, decisions get faster, safer, and smarter. Now, if you've listened to everything we've walked through together, from the geo-fencing, to the panic alerts, to the voice-activated AI that watches over your building like a guardian, then I want to tell you something simple and true. You don't have to carry this alone anymore. You don't have to patch together 5 systems. You don't have to pray that your radios work. You don't have to wonder if your school is really ready. Samscloud is ready. Not someday. Not in the future. Right now. And if you're ready too, we'll walk this with you. We'll train your team. We'll customize your system. And we'll help make your school what it was always meant to be. A place of peace. Where the focus is on learning. And the fear? It stays outside. For further inquiries or support, reach out via email at info@samscloud.io or call 8327-023137. Visit our website at samscloud.io for more information. We hold United States patent number 11,468,757, ensuring our solutions are innovative and protected.